Hello everyone, I am Oliveblade and welcome to my Wonderland. Oh, I'm sorry, it has been quite a while, I will admit. I've missed you all terribly and I am so behind on unboxings, so hopefully I plan on catching up ASAP. Long story short, I am all good. Took on a bit too much last year, more than I could chew, and then had a few months that took up some time, such as my best friend getting married, which was very exciting, and also having a little holiday with a friend too. That was great. I initially thought I could get back a bit earlier then, but I got sick for a month. That was not great. A bit of a long recovery on that one. Anyway, I have got lots of delicious content for you all this year. I'm gonna start strong with this massive haul, a bit on the Neko theme, dare I say, today. Well, but before we crack into that, look! Oh, of course my cat has to be everywhere I'm unboxing, so I was feeling a bit down and I wanted to crack these guys out the boxes, and oh, aren't they awesome? I've had them for a while and I was gonna do a video, but I just really wanted to put them out on display, so I did. Hopefully you'll see that in my Black Butler shrine soon, hopefully. Now then, let's start bringing out the boxes. First one's from Ami, of course, a few others from Bai, Akimomo, which these were my first purchases from Akimomo, so I'm using this big one, which was the latest one at the time, so we've got quite the haul today. Now then, drinking some tea, beautiful red colour, tastes like berries and looks like the blood of my enemies. Divine. Now then, let's crack open the first box with the knives, slice and dice. And this one's from Bai, as you can tell from the numbers on the side. So this is a Miku prize figure, the Puss and Boots from their Wonderland series. I thought it looked absolutely adorable. I love the kind of musketeer vibe as well. So I thought I had to pick this one up and have a look at it in person. And I think her face is awfully cute as well. So why not? It's been a while since I got a prize figure, so I caved. And you know what? More Miku prize figures! I couldn't resist not getting this one. I actually did a lot of ballet when I was younger and I just loved the ballet vibe. This one, so beautiful. Swan-like vibes and the cheeky smile. It just looked like a very beautiful noodle stopper, so I'm just like, any more Mikus on my shelf? Yes please. And then we've got from their sweet selection, the macarons. I was hesitant to get this one, but then I saw a picture of it in person and I'm like, okay, I think I'm gonna have to pick her up. I love the watercolor feel, the fact that she's, macaron. I think the design, the soft face with the fringe kind of blending into the face color is quite lovely, so I had to pick her up as well. Now cracking open the first Akimomo box. I will say it's first time ordering and no issues, they pack very well, and yeah, it just takes a little bit longer because it being an Australian store. Everything arrives probably 6 months plus after it's released, so if you're happy with that, then you should be fine. And it's the Tea Time Cats canister! I am too hyped, and it's the B one! Don't worry, I did get the first one. That's, spoiler alert, that's the other box. But tea and cats in a Victorian kind of aesthetic. Oh, when I saw it, I knew I had to get it. When I found out about the being released for pre-order, however, I missed out on getting it from Ami, and so I'm like, oh. But luckily Akimomo had some in stock, so hence why I ordered them from there. And you've got the other one, the other English breakfast tea cats canister. Just too keen. They've also released teas some more for the same series and different series of the cat. Well, with bread, and I think there's a milk one as well. Oh, look at this cute card. It's kind of making me want crepes at the moment too. Oh, bouquet as well. Getting out all the sweets. But yeah, so I'm definitely going to have to pick up some more cats if these turn out well. Now then, I wasn't lying when I said it was a little bit Neko themed. And look, this is I got these in March last year. It's absolutely terrible because if I did wait, I could have maybe got them a bit cheaper, but I did want them right away, and this was the one that a fellow collector was looking forward to my review about. If you're watching, I am so sorry this took so long. Yes, I'm sorry. Anyway, look at the boxes, a beautiful aesthetic. Wasn't sure sizing wise because Union Creative, but so far I am just absolutely excited. I think this is probably one of the cutest No Game No Life sets to be released, so I'm excited to have a look what they look like in the box. Oh, just so cute. I got a 10 out of 10 for box design. That you've got a good window, lovely side-to-side pictures, so please, hopefully the figure delivers well. Now then, on to one of the big boxes, and this was from Bai again. Got a few things in here. Pull them out. I think that's everything. Yeah, gotta check the bottom of the box. Now then, I'm sure you can guess this is from an older series kind of figure, and I had to pick these up because, of course, you know, the Kurozuchi, Black Butler, Sebastian and Ciel. The set, I got this set off by for $120. It's pre-owned, but as you know, Q Pops gets, especially this one, the Black Butler series, Ciel alone goes for this price plus extra, so I was so excited to pick them up for this price and the set, because initially I wasn't going to get them because I mean I do want to get all the figures, but the prices were just too ridiculous, and I saw that I'm like, I'm gonna have to pick them up. So I was so lucky to see that. Now this is for a dear friend of mine. I hope she likes it. She actually was looking for this figure in particular, went on a trip to Japan recently and regretted not picking it up, so I saw it for a good price, picked it up, and I'll be sending it to her shortly. But you can see pretty much what it is from there, so I'm not going to unwrap it. This is also for another dear friend of mine. I had fun trying to look for the best price for this, and let's see if you can guess what it is. But I got permission to unbox it and show you on video. So here we are, just going to cut it open. And they were a bit hesitant, I won't lie. They thought because it's packaged so carefully, and I'm like, you've watched the audacity, you have watched all my videos, you know how careful I am. Don't worry, I will box this up, but still, the doubt there, won't lie, hurt a little bit. And look at this! This is probably the most awesome Deku figure. Maybe I should have said spoilers. I've watched a little bit of My Hero, might go back to watch some more. This definitely got me curious to see later, but how cool is this figure? It's pretty awesome, I won't lie. I love the dark hue and textures. It looks so badass. And then even look at the soles of the shoes. Oh my goodness. It's very epic vibes. I was like, what the hell happened to Deku? I won't lie. I've seen all of season 1, beginning of season 2, or was it halfway through season 2? Anyway, I maybe I should get back into it so I can see what the hell happened. Nevertheless, this is a stunning My Hero figure. I'm loving the darker vibes, and this one's so detailed. They did very well packaging as well, though I guess those bits are a bit softer, so
hello, puppy.
they won't risk breaking, which is very nice, but still everything's a risk. And Snowy's decided to come and have a look, so if he knocks it off the bench, that is on him. I'm kidding, it's gonna be fine. So I have to do a little showcase before I send it off to my friend, and he is looking pretty damn badass. I'm pretty sure this is a Kuji prize figure, so I managed to pick this one up, I think, for just under $100, but I'm not sure if the price has gotten better now. But he was ranging at, because my friend also went to Japan and he saw that it was, I think the lowest was maybe over $200, $250 to $300 just for this one in secondhand stores. I'm like, no, I'm sure I can find it cheaper. And then, of course, just combine it with the postage with buy, which you gotta be careful because sometimes it can add up, but if you get good hang of it, then you can make the most out of postage and getting things. Still can be expensive. So this is me carefully wrapping up just to prove to my friend that It's yeah, this is how to rewrap something, and it looks just exactly how it came, and it should be all safe to go. Here we are, all safe. Look, I can even throw it. And just to prove to you I've done a good job packing, I will test it. Anyway, let's move on. So, we've got the big boy to unbox now, and they're serious when they put these big staple clamps in there. Cutting this open, the box wasn't big enough, but I'm glad they're reusing the box to not wasting. Anyway, let's get this out. This is very heavy, and of course, when this had a re-release, I had to pick her up. And that is the Hatsune Miku freeing the first version. I know they've got a new version out, which I'm tempted to get. But let's see how I go with just having this one version first, especially, you know, lack of space. But very excited to have her because I didn't get her on time. There was one left, I remember, in Australia. I didn't pull the trigger too quickly, and then I'm like, oh, I kind of regretted not getting it because it is a beautiful figure, especially not just being the usual bunny suit. Nevertheless, I didn't get her, and then the re-release, so I'm glad. Now then, let's crack open these Black Butler boys. You got the Q-Poche. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. And they're pre-owned, but they're in pretty good condition, I think. So let's put them together. This is weird because the CL does not usually have a happy face, and this comes with a happy face. So, I mean, even his, I think one of the other Nendoroids that comes with like just a slight smile, doesn't feel as happy as his face. So, even though he's in Series 1 attire, I think I'm going to try to recreate a scene where he's kind of got his arms out when he's doing like the laugh and twirl at the end of Book of Circus. If you know, you know. The head came off pretty easily, so hopefully I can get that a bit more sturdy on there. So you got the slight smile, but it's still, yeah, still a bit happier than I thought. But we'll take that one off. This is the little cane. Have to have him holding the cane while he's doing his twirl. Take off the back piece for the moment. Oh, I'm just showing you can do that as well. I think I keep on all his eye patches on the other ones, so I thought, well, let's have it off on this one. Whoops. You can hear Kevin in the background there. He is watching intently. And the ring has a little bit of, it looks like it's glowing with the paint that's gone out a little bit. I don't know if that's just from wear or manufacturing. Otherwise, all the joints are pretty good. This is me just trying to work out how I want his legs positioned. I don't know why they did stop this series, maybe just not as popular, but I think this as a series of figure. But I think it's really cool, especially because I'm not a big fan. Okay, I do love the Nendoroid dolls. Anyway, this is the best pose I could do with him doing his little twirl. And just the happy face. But I do love Nendoroid dolls, but the clothes to put on them a bit too difficult for my liking, considering some joints you have to try to click in the fabric. And they're a little bit tight. So even though I have my Black Butler set of those dolls, which I love, barely pose because it is a bit of a pain. But these I really like because their clothes are plastic, obviously. So a lot easier. And don't get me wrong, I love dolls, but they're they're very tricky. So I probably won't be getting any more Nendoroid dolls, unless of course they release my favorite characters, like for instance this series. Now then, ooh, my husbando Sebastian. Don't you look daring? His brown eyes, even though I'm going to swap it out. He also has the most exciting Sebastian faceplate I've seen, which is the one I just showed before. So definitely have to use that and get out all the cutlery. Thank goodness that they've put this all in, because the figure I showed at the beginning of the video, I had to put all that cutlery in individually. It was such a pain. That's just me. Don't mind me being Wolverine there. Put the stand at the back. This is what I do for all Nendoroids anyway. I found the easiest way is to join them, and then of course you have the magnets on the bottom of the feet and then the base. They do help because the legs are a bit frail, but I'm not sure if you would really need them because they're quite sturdy, but still, it's a nice addition. And look, it's already broken. That's alright, it's not the end of the world, just magnet came loose. For now, I'll probably just press it on and leave it there for the moment until I can glue it back in, which I'm sure won't be too difficult. But look at that face, that cheeky, devilish grin of his. So I'm glad I picked these up because they are very different to the other Nendoroids I have. And I can put them in really cool poses like this. Right then, what next? I think we're going to have to open up one of the Miku girls. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's start with the most petite of the bunch. Box, absolutely clear with the design. I have a music box, so maybe she'll sit nicely on that. Just like the picture, that would look very aesthetic, I think. Now, I've already seen enough pictures that I know there's nothing going to be wrong with this, unless I get a really bad paint transfer or paint job. Oh, look at the hair. It's almost like jello, like water. And I love the pearl at the back too, with all the frills. Just absolutely beautiful. For a cheap prize figure, though I do have to take into account shipping, so it does add up a little bit more, but I got it for a really good price. I love the face, that kind of excited, a little bit unnerving, but just, I love it. I'm all for these interesting, excited Miku faces that kind of borderline, a little bit insane. And you've got the tight ribbons going around her shoes. Yeah, very beautiful. I love the pearlescent paint as well. So I'm very glad I picked up this figure. She's gonna look so cute on the shelf, I think. Snowy, what do you think? Of course you have to. Yes, alright. I will open up the Neko Miku next, even though I'm sure you would do a much better job cosplaying as Puss in Boots than her, even though she's pretty darn cute, I must say. Now then, I didn't really think about it, but while looking at the box and unboxing this figure, I was like, where's the tail? But how can you have cat ears and no tail? So that probably was my disappointment with this piece. The fact that she has the cutest prize figure ears I've seen on a figure for being a cat, but she does not actually have a cat tail. Now the base is a very nice red, and you've got that frame as well. Nicely packaged. Take her out. What do you think, Snowy? So the paint job of this, yep, for a prize figure is quite lovely done. Very lucky with that. I know it's a bit of a prize draw, ironically. And oh, the face is so cute. It's just, and the fringe and the little bits of cat hair. And I love the coat, but they don't have that gold that kind of goes, the gold stripes in it, so that was a little bit disappointing. The base of her shoes look cute too, but yeah, I am missing that tail, I won't lie. I feel like that would just make this perfect, in my opinion. So lose points for not having those gold stripes, but especially the sin of being a Neko and not having a tail. It's a little bit disappointing. So, but regardless, I think that face is just too cute, so yeah, that saves her for sure. Now then, let's bring out, I'm feeling a little bit of a sweet tooth here, so dare I say, let's bring out this figure. It's funny how they package them differently still. Like, this is more of the old traditional way, and then newer way is the Miku. Maybe small ones are packaged like that, though I'm sure I've got larger ones that are also packaged with plastic blisters, so I really can't tell what they're looking for to the different kind of packaging for the prize figures. Nevertheless, as long as they don't come broken, then I've a win-win situation for me and anyone else. So let's carefully take her out, and oh, she is so cute, the little swirls, and I'm noticing that really cool texture on her tight as well. Yes, her singular knee-high tight. Oh, and it's got like that little cream detail on top. Not to mention the macarons on the shoes. They're very cute. They're a little annoyed they don't have the white in the middle around them, so that's a little bit lazy. But again, it's a prize figure, so can't be too annoyed with that. And she's got a little bit of mark on the back of her pants there, which is a little bit annoying, but at least I won't be looking them, even though they are super cute. and the macaron on her hand. So my little dilemma here was the macarons on her shoes look so much better than the one she's actually holding. Like, they look more like macarons, whereas the one she's holding looks like a solid yo-yo, whereas the other ones, even though they're not painted, they had the texture of a middle, you know, the cream side. So yeah, I was a little bit the one she's holding could look better, and just the proof is the ones on her shoes look better. So if they did another one like exactly like the ones on her shoes that she was holding, in my opinion, that would have looked better than the one she's actually holding. It looks like a solid plastic yo-yo with no texture. That's my one criticism. Apart from that, the entirety of the whole figure is just gorgeous. But yes, that ruined it a little bit for me. But again, it's a prize figure, so it's not going to ruin the world. Now then, it's time for some tea and some more kittens. So let's unbox this. 10 out of 10 for box design. Looks like I'm unboxing some sort of specialty tea. I'd be careful not to rip that off. Got caught because I just can't contain my excitement to bring this out, so just rip it out. Oh well, gotta give them another 10 out of 10 for taking up space in the blister. Like, it does the job, but also it's not too ridiculous. Of course, I had to start with the original English breakfast, and I think the idea is you should be able to use the tins, like, functionally. So just having a look here first, it looks like your typical tin that you could put tea in. It's sturdy, and that's with the tap in the bottom. It looks like the same material, so you could potentially put tea in here, and yep, no, you could. It seals properly as well. 100% functional.
That is so cute.
Just adorable. Will I be using it? Probably not at the moment. I don't. Maybe when I get my own kitchen, potentially, yes. But until then, maybe not, because I would like to keep these safely in my collection shelf, which is a little bit sad, a little bit of a dilemma for me, because it's made to be like a functional, beautiful figure, but still, you know, costs a little bit because they put a lot of work in it, which, you know, definitely well worth the price. But yeah, I don't know if I would actually use it for its function, which is sad, but nevertheless, I absolutely love this series. I hope they make more. And look at they are. Look at the little bird, just looking, trying to show all the little fine details on that, and very soft paint as well. Looks adorable. And now the first tea kitten. She is so cute, and I love the gothic attire as well. The little freckle, and well, it's a little mole, and her green eyes, the plaits, the little cute fish tag on the bottom of her bow there, her tail. Like, initially you might think, oh, it's weird that she's got human hands and cat feet, but I think it actually works out very well, and I love the odd idea of that. So kind of, yeah, definitely half cat, half human. A little bit more bordering the cat side. Now, so we're gonna see how well she balances up. So I've got the little support on the side there. And let's try to, I'm working without a reference picture. I did check later. I got probably close, but also at the same token, to make her rest better, I kind of found that she has to have her arms over like this. I was playing around with the edge, but I think this is the best I can get. And even though she's not exactly holding it flat, she's pretty sturdy like this, and I think definitely holds that aesthetic of the original prototype. I'm very happy with this. She is just too cute. Details done very well. She holds up well as long as she's got that thing in front of her. The little tin. So yes, now onwards to the second tea cat. Honestly, I did think that they should have done Earl Grey instead of another English breakfast. But, you know, I'm not judging if it's a cute figure. Oh, I love this burst of orange, and you got the cute little tea bee. If you do not know already, I am obsessed with bees. I just think they're absolute gorgeous creatures. So the fact that we're getting a little kitty bee here is, to die for. So, again, the packaging, quite well done. Gonna crack it open here. There we go. which I don't hit the other one in the background. Yeah, I'm just like, okay, well, don't want to lose that little bird. There's no magnet on the bird, so yes, it could be easy to lose. But, oh. So this is interesting. You've got like a little cushion that she sits on the top of this. So even though this is functional, I think it would be a little bit annoying to have to take it off every time you have to have some tea. And on the back, I just have to point out, it's adorable. You got the little details, like product 1 cat, and yep. Oh, it's just so cute. And here it says we've got the Decorated Life Collection. Series lies on the purpose to make the products have more practical empowerment and bring a more fresh, interesting and useful decorative products to the player's life. So that's pretty cute. And you can see these are by Ribos, and so far they have done some pretty lovely figures in my opinion, and this series no doubt is an awesome addition. I've had my eyes on the Halloween little one that's kind of similar to this series. It's got these cute little ghosts and sweets, but we'll see. I'll see if I can get that one or not. Well, I am currently running out of space in my collection room, but nevertheless, nothing that a good rework of the shelving won't fix. Now we've got out her little pillow. I do love the aesthetic of the green that works well with the tin and the colours of the tea kitty. Oh, Tokyo Witch, let's bring her out. I really love this because the series, like the price, it's the same kind of price as a pop-up parade figure, well, at least for Australian prices. So I think, and it's very well done to the quality of a usual scale figure. So it's definitely a lovely new line that I think a lot of people can have fun with. And look at her, she is so sweet. I love the bows on the back and her tail going down. The hair's got little ponytails too. It's like a smaller version of the other cat, and a little, oh, her little hands. Right then, so, oh, you little sweetie, let's pop you on the base. Just, oh, I want to have a look. Oh, look, she even has her little paws. Look, the little toe beans. Right, now, okay, yes, no embarrassing. It took me 2 tries to get it on. There you go. She fits perfectly there. Lovely. You just put it there. No magnet in there. And then look at the little kitty bee. I wasn't lying. And its little tail. And it's got the stripes on it and the antennas. Zoom. Oh, that is too cute. Now, if they did one like when the tea kitty is in a bee costume, oh, instant pre-order. Now I really want that to happen. How cute would that be? Ah, bee. So here they are, the first 2 tea kitties, and I must say, oh, one little thing, there's actually a magnet on her back that you put the bee on so you can see the bee a bit better, but at this state of unboxing I didn't realize because it doesn't really show, and I worked it out later, but there is a magnet on the back of the cat to fix it properly. But I must say, what a beautiful start to the series, and the quality of the figures, 10 out of 10, highly recommend. Now then, onto, dare I say, more Neko. We've got the No Game No Life series by Union Creative. I think they've got a Kotobukiya sticker as well. So let's crack these open and have a look. Not sure what scale these are. They kind of rest at in between 1/7 and 1/6 because we have to remember these are short characters. So we've got the blue on the back too in the box, which looks very nice to her hair. Shiro having fashioned with her more blue hair because figures tend to either lean more towards her hair looking more white or more blue. So this one's looking at that, and even though I do prefer more white, I'm all for, I think what draws me to still collecting No Game No Life figures is the beautiful, just the artworks, the beautiful aesthetic of the colours. I think it's just absolute draw for me. So let's bring her out. I think, oh, she's so cute. But yes, it doesn't feel 1/6, but at the same token, it's pretty close to 1/6 because they are such small characters. But look at that, I still think it's a pretty decent size. A lot of people thought maybe it's not worth it, but I'm gonna unbox it first and then I'll let you know. But so far she looks absolutely adorable. Taking the plastic off gently. And I think they could have put a little bit more orange in her tie, I think necktie, that would have, you know, drawing on that color. You've been given the absolute color palette, might as well go with it. But I did look at the reference picture of the original artwork, and they did a very epic replication of these figures. So just see, it's very interesting. I'm like, oh, does this slit on the base or something? No, that's just where they've put their copyrighted brand. And the hair at the back is very pretty, very cute. How it just kind of plumps down like that. So I'll just rest it there where I get Azuna out. So I'm pretty sure I have every Azuna figure. I have one which I still haven't unboxed yet. I know, shock horror, but I'm gonna do this one first because I just dying to get these cute little Nekos out of the boxes. And the purple there, very complimentary. This one, even with all the boxing and the, yeah, it's still got a little bit of a crack there. That probably happened when it was getting boxed up because, yeah, this was boxed up well, and the Aliani box was pretty well packaged as well. So, but you know, no loss there. As long as the figure's fine, I am not complaining. Talking of which, I think it's a pretty decent box size, like not just enough to protect the figure, not over the top, which is very much appreciated because some blisters recently have been a little bit over the top for scales, I would lie. Now then, just taking this off carefully. Oh, the long sleeves, just absolute, just to make my soul cry. They're so cute. And then the tail, just get that. It was a little bit stuck. Just looking there. I do love the pink. The colors have got 100% right. I absolutely love the Shiro, but this Azuna just, I think it's the sleeves covering the hands that just look so cute. Oh. Okay, now this set, I think it's definitely worth the price, even though you can pick them up for a lot cheaper now. But I highly recommend it. They're just gorgeous to put on your computer desk or to put into your No Game No Life shrine. Just having a look at her eyes. I love the decals. They've just got that beautiful orange highlights. No black inside, which, you know, just would probably ruin that transition of the color. But that is just, I love how they've done that. So cute. Just thought, have a look at the hair. You can see how it's kind of, it's layered at the back there, so they've done a nice job. The seams, I think they've hidden the seams pretty well too. It can be a little bit tricky. You can see that one there, but it does blend in lovely to the back. Oh, she's just so cute. And this one does have a tail. See what it just, Miku price, I know you're a price figure, but you just need that tail to be complete. Having a bit of a close look at Azuna. Their little toe paws there. Oh, super sweet. Even though she doesn't need like plush bits, but I guess to look cuter, not her fierce self. Though, how cool would that be if you could have Azuna where she's in her beast mode? Oh, that would be so sick. And then you get all those red highlights on her as well, so blue with red highlights. Oh, that would be very awesome. But I'm just appreciating the folds and the tail here. Quite simple and smooth, but it's just beautifully done, and her hair and face is just perfect. So I absolutely love the set. I feel like Azuna out of the set though just wins a little bit more over the Shiro because she just, I don't know, something about the face that is just too perfect. Nevertheless, yep, 10 out of 10 for those two. Now then, we have to go to the creme de la creme, the biggest part of this haul. And that is, of course, the Project Diva Miku bunny version by Frame. So, well, I wonder if it'll be a little bit better than the original, because since it's a re-release, I'm glad that they still did the tights. Because yeah, well, I mean, that is absolute draw for me, even though I still love my one figure that doesn't have tights, which is the Jubilee one. But yeah. And this box, oh my goodness, this box is so heavy. it's also the largest buddy box. Does it need to be this big? I really struggled to get this out, and I didn't want to knock any of the other figures. So yeah. Now then, just having a quick little span. Ooh, okay, she does take up a lot of the box. Look how much is in here. Ooh, I wouldn't recommend picking it up like this unless because it's brand new because the tape's on it, but once the tape's cut off because the hair's on the underlayer, and I think that's probably what's making it extra heavy. But even the box itself is quite thick and dense itself, so I'm not sure if it's adding some more weight onto it. At least buying it from an Australian store, postage is a lot better. Like, I would hate to order this from Ami just because the shipping would be so expensive. Yeah, no, it'd absolutely rip wallet. But this was expensive. I think I did spend about almost $500 on this one. So, and that being said, I know, great part. Look at that. The base is completely scratched. There's no protective layer on that, and this is brand new. Not very happy on that. I've waited for this figure so long that the stock in Australia, not that much anymore, so that's why I didn't return it at the time. But also, let's just have a look at the rest of the figure. Maybe that will make up for the scratches on the base. Still, that's a little bit disappointing considering the amount I've spent on this figure and waiting so long. But nevertheless, let's look at some positives. Her face is a massive draw for me, and this dress, it definitely looks like something out of a casino, but all the frills, I really love that. I think she'll look really good next to my Yumiko. It's got that kind of gambling vibe, and real tights, of course. Very divine. Just this dress though, it's just beautiful. I love, even with the reference picture of this Miku being like 3D animated, it's like an old Miku and they've kind of revamped it and made it look absolutely epic. The shine on the shoes, very pretty. I'm not sure if you can see the glitter in there, but it is shimmering like crazy. Now putting it on the base, and this figure is at least it lives up to its size because the box is huge, so I was hoping it would be good. It's your basic 1/4, but she still carries along, especially when I'm going to add the hair, which that's going to be just the piece de resistance. A little bit tricky to click in the base there, but I got her in eventually. I didn't want to pull too much on the tights, but that was the best way I found to click her into the sole bits. I won't lie, I'm not a big fan of with freeing how they have the see-through bases, how they've got, I know they've got the crossings on the bottom to give it support, but the fact that you can see that through the see-through, I don't think it gives it a very flattering look. So, and I know this is an older design that they've redone. They still could have redone the base though, because I have that on my Homura figure, and I'm pretty sure another one where it's a little bit clear. Not a big fan of it. If they can just do a solid clear base, or like, obviously if they did like a texture base or something, they probably won't, but that would be preferable. Getting out the hair now, the shading is absolutely beautiful, but you know what, this is brand new and I'm seeing a lot of imperfections here. I won't lie, I was a little bit, yeah, well, I'm usually pretty lenient, but I'm being a little bit critical here. There's quite a few imperfections on the hair. I don't think they're going to stand out too much, but still, with the amount I've spent on this, you would probably hope for not as many. But considering what they are, I think if I was to get another one, it'd probably be the same deal. So I'm happy for her for the moment. Now then, let's get these pigtails in and pray it is not the usual Miku drama with putting pigtails in, as you know. It's like with the prize figures, I'm so glad I didn't have to put in the pigtails there, because that is always such it's always such a drama, isn't it? Especially when the pegs don't fit. Now this was a bit of a dilemma for me. So I was like, I'm pretty sure it goes at the back, but the way she has her arm here, yeah, this the peg doesn't line up flush. I'm gonna have to push this against the arm while pushing into the peg, and I really didn't want to get paint transfer because that's as close as I can get it there. As you can see, it still doesn't line up straight, so I can't put the peg in, can't put that pressure. So I thought, oh well, I'll be clever. I will put some of the protective packaging on her arm so not to get paint transfer. But do you know, even then I had to put quite a lot of pressure. I'm pushing that arm forward and pushing the pigtail in, but even though I got it in,
Jeez.
yeah, sorry, excuse me there, it just clicked in and gave me an absolute heart attack because I really didn't want to hurt this figure anymore. And when I brought the plastic away, see that? I still left a mark on the arm. That's how much pressure I had to put against that, and I still got a mark on the arm even with the plastic on top. So, okay, well, I'm not going to see it. She's going to be facing the front, but still, she's not exactly the most easy to put together. Despite those issues, I'm very happy to have her in the collection, I won't lie. She has an epic presence. I've always wanted a 1/4 scale Miku, and they've done a re-release of the original outfit, the snow outfit now, which I was kind of tempted to get, but out of all of them, I think I'm pretty happy with getting this one because she's a little bit different. I do love her original outfit, but in the same token, I think the frills won me over. And look at that bunny tail. Oh, just too cute. Now, one of my favorite parts of the video, showcase time. Let's take a closer look at these figures' beautiful details.
We've been here before. A long story short, you walked out the door. Gotta get over myself. The drinks, they don't help. I've got to at least try. We're spinning out of control, and I've just got to know. If I follow, will it turn the ship around? If I let go, will it leave me here to drown? Gotta get over myself, this can't be farewell. I've got to at least try. If I follow, will you turn the ship around as I'm slowly sinking down? Just another night
Here, let me just show you. See the bee here just magnetizes on. They thought of everything, so it's absolutely perfect, because initially I thought, oh, well, that's a point deducted because I don't know what to do with the bee. It's going to slide off, but no, magnetized. Perfect. Oh, I'm absolutely thrilled with this haul. Quite love, with the little imperfections with the Miku aside, I absolutely love all the figures here. I'm so glad I picked them up. It was nice to have some prize figures Mikus, and then all the Nekos. The tea kitties a definite highlight. No game, no life. Definitely giving me more that awesome Azuna goodness and Shiro goodness. And then you've got the Black Butler figures, which were just, oh, I'm so glad I could pick those up as well. And don't worry, the disclaimer, my friend's figure wasn't actually in that bubble wrap, which probably was a bit obvious by how light it was when I kicked it over the balcony. So the figure is currently safe in their possession, though I hope I gave them a little bit of a heart attack at least by watching this video. I dare you to test my figure packaging again. Anyway, I'm so happy to be back. I hope this was an awesome haul to start off with. It's the beginning of a new year. It's a nice fresh start. I don't think, like I always think, you know, New Year's resolutions are great, but I think it's that starting, so I don't think it's ever too late in a year to start something, and the sooner you start something, stop procrastinating. There's no right time, though I think the beginning of the year it kind of helps with a fresh slate. So if you want to start something now, that's epic. If you feel like you miss out in February, like, oh, it's maybe a bit late, no, there is no right time to start something, so just go for it. And I'm so excited to hopefully show you some more epic unboxings. I have so many awesome figures from last year that I have yet to unbox. So stay tuned, and until next week, stay safe, treat yourself, of course, and I will see you then. Bye!